Hi, and welcome to the meaning behind the titles. I'll be breaking down my new EP, Heartbreak Motel, track by track, 6 tracks, and the story behind the writing and all that stuff that you want to know. This record is deeply personal. It's a story, a journey of love, loss, and closure. I wrote this in a weak moment of time where I left behind everything I loved, hated, had, didn't have, for a new chapter in life across the ocean. This title itself, Heartbreak Motel, is a metaphor that I became watching people check in, watching people leave their messes behind while I carried the weight of their stay. Yeah, I guess you could call me a hopeless romantic because I don't see things until I'm way deep into them. And this already sounds way sadder than I had anticipated it to, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell y'all that I'm fine, I'm good. Everything is well, I'm truly hoping that by sharing this I could help anyone out that is going through similar troubled waters that I did, in hopes for them or you to see that life gets better, the colors get more vivid, the sun gets warmer, and ultimately for you to know that you are not asking for too much, my friend. You're just asking the wrong mother. And to kick it off with my first track from the EP, Ghost of the Past. I wrote this song as my final goodbye. It was never about to get someone back, it was about setting myself free. Even though it took a year, I realized I didn't need to get closure from somebody. I could give that to myself. The line, "Shall we have this one last dance," is my way of acknowledging the ghost of that love one last time before I walked away. It is bittersweet, but it's necessary. The love was real, but some things aren't meant to stay. You know what? That's okay. All right, next one. Lithium. Lithium, to my knowledge, is used as a medicinal supplement to treat mood swings and bipolar disorder. So I used that as a metaphor to describe how lovers, or even just the presence of a potential one, would be enough to shoo away my loneliness at the time. So the line, "Lithium, lithium, lithium, when are you going to fix my mind?" is both literal and metaphorical. It's the desperation to find something, someone, anyone to bring peace, even if it's just temporary. I wrote the line, "My only friend's my therapist," to emphasize just how isolated I felt at the time. And even then, a therapist is not your friend. Even in the line when they say, "You could try this," it just furthermore solidifies that and the fact that they didn't know what the they were talking about. Sail Away. This song is the sound of surrender. It's about standing in the edge of a sinking potential relationship, knowing that if you go, you might never know if that was the right call. Hence the line, "If I let you go, how will I know if I made the right call? Or should I just call you?" But deep down, you already know. Some people are great at leaving, but they never learned how to stay. And what's the point of calling someone when you know exactly how that conversation is going to go? It's just a loop cycle, a heartbreak on repeat. And so, instead of reaching out to them, I let them sail away. Isn't that clever? Oh gosh. By the way, I'm totally alone here. Anyway, moving on. Sweet Nothing. These two songs are inspired from the same source. If you know, you know. So if Sail Away is about letting go, Sweet Nothing is what's left behind. The quiet, aching emptiness. The song is about realizing that you gave everything to someone who gave you nothing in return. I remember writing the line, "For you, I wore my heart on my sleeve. To you, a placeholder was all that I've been." And that was it. That was the realization. I wasn't cared for. I was convenient. I was just there. And yet, even knowing that, there's still a lingering hope that things might go differently, right? That maybe, just maybe, they'd come back. That maybe one day they'd see what they lost. But they never do. And all you're left with is sweet nothing. I did it again. Oh, someone said help. All right, let's go to the next one. Ooh, piece by piece. This one, ooh, I need a sip. All right, I'm back. Piece by piece. This one stings. It starts with hope, real, genuine hope. The kind where you're starting to believe that you're being put back together. Hence the line, piece by piece, you've sewed me fully back. All my fears you've washed away like that. It feels healing. It feels like something real. But then piece by piece, they start pulling away. And then suddenly you're back to where you started, standing in the wreckage of yet another almost love. The line, I got you sunflowers, Louisiana, prepared some vows, all was planned, that wasn't just poetic, that was real. I thought that this was going to be it, but reality had different plans. And when love leaves, it leaves in silence. No grand goodbye, just distance, missed calls, silence. So you do what you can. You wait, you drink, you tell yourself that you'll show up at Newport Beach where you first met. But deep down, you know that they're not coming back. And that's also totally fine. Oof. So that's what this song is about. Woof. Got that one out. Oh, summertime. This might be low key my favorite, maybe. This one hits different. It's about realizing, maybe too late, just how good you had it with your first love. And how that realization comes to you in a form of a dream. Not just the love, but everything you had and lost along the way. So the line, I dreamt of you in the summertime, swimming away, counting stars till the sunrise, is actually a memory, which I decided to stitch to a melody. And then suddenly I woke up one night and I'm about to lose my mind. I knew that I wanted to end up with you. Yeah, I mean it's kind of self-explanatory. It's less riddled with metaphors compared to the other songs. Essentially, it's a song about time and what time does. It moves forward with or without you. And in the end of it, you have almost nothing left to say apart from maybe in another lifetime. So there you have it, folks. Heartbreak Motel is not just an EP, it's a chapter of my life condensed into 6 tracks. Oh, that light turned off. I guess it's a sign that I should wrap this up. It's about the lessons I had to learn the hard way. It's about the people I had to let go in order to learn how to better love myself. And if you've ever felt like you were stuck in a heartbreak motel of your own, just know that you are not alone. And I hope that in some way these songs make you feel understood. Thank you for listening. Thank you for feeling. And thank you for sharing this journey with me. Your love and support mean more than you know. And I truly hope that these songs somehow become a part of your journey, just as they were a big part of mine. Thank you again. And I'll see you soon with new music. I just have to go and live a little and make some mistakes so I can translate that into new music. Hopefully happy ones. Anyway, toodaloo!